Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and hi viewers. This is Tanveer Ahmed. Welcome you to my YouTube channel English with Tanveer Ahmed. As in my previous video on objective paper attempt, here again I'll highly suggest to keep a wristwatch with you while going to the examination center. The second important point is to keep in mind is that write your paper code or roll number well in place. The first and important thing after sitting in the examination center is to write your paper code or your roll number well in place. Here again, my dear students, I'll suggest to calm down and just be relaxed and just be normal and just try to do your things in an organized way. Just dear students, don't waste your time, your precious time in drawing lines or borders on your answer sheets. Just be simple. Mostly there are lines on your answer sheet, especially there is one left line always is there, so no need to border your paper sheets with colorful lines, no need of it, I think so. And here in subjective paper I'll try to communicate with you a bit different steps. Dear students, you feel my points might be different from the rest of the opinions. According to my mind, no need to read the full paper at the start, though mostly it is advised that read your full paper and then select what to do. But I'll have a different mindset. I'll present different mindset that you don't need to read full paper at the start. Just go to the question which you are to attempt, and that question must be read well. So now I'll share what can be the possible and well order to solve your questions. Again, I'll have a bit different opinion. Dear students, tell me honestly, what's your purpose of giving exam? Definitely, you want to obtain maximum marks. So what I have observed when I try to solve my own papers and when I used to teach and when I teach my students, I mostly instruct them to follow my pattern and mostly they get maximum marks. So how your final and ultimate objective is to acquire maximum marks. So there isn't any requirement to follow the sequence pattern from question number 1 to the end. So it's your own paper and you can have your own style of attempting it. So I am sharing my best of my experience, what I have been finding very nice for the students. So regarding this solution of the paper, just go to the punctuation section first. And now no need to read full paper, just go to the punctuation section, and what you will notice there, always keep a few things in mind. Always bear the question numbers, marks in your mind. A question, how many marks a question bears? Suppose this punctuation section 5 marks, it bears 5 marks and just 1, 2, 1.5 lines. So this is less time consuming and giving you maximum marks. And in punctuation section you can just write your answer, how it is correct, and then you can have 5 marks in just 2 to 3 minutes even. So this is how you're going to the punctuation section at the start. It always is beneficial. In attempting punctuation question, you will reproduce the lines or line with correct punctuation marks, where there is missing of comma, full stop, etc. So dear students, next go to the question that's based on translation from English into Urdu. Look, what's the benefit of solving this question at number 2? Translation question bears 15 marks, and if you write well without any mistake, you can have 13 to 14 marks. In the key there is the clear-cut instruction that the examiners may award 13 to 14 marks if you find not a single mistake. So how this is well way to mark your, solve your answer sheet, to solve your question paper. I mean to say, the idea behind my order is that if you have to consume less time and you can have more marks, so you must go to that option. So here you can have less expenditure of time and you can have maximum marks. So how this is fruitful for you? Mostly these questions are 9 in number, 9 parts, I mean to say 9 questions are given to solve, and 6 options are required. 6 questions are to be solved. This part is having 12 marks. Here you can follow the traditional way, read question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, and then select which question you are to answer first. So I recommend the easiest question which you know well, pretty well, in a full way. You must select that question. So here students, you will have to again think about a few things. Mostly it happens that though there are 9 questions, and if a student has selected to attempt the question number 4 first, he writes question number 1 because this is his question number 1 according to his own order. But you must write question number 4. If you have selected to answer first of question number 4, then write question number 4. And suppose this is full paper and you are to write just this number in the middle of the line. Okay, so it may be easy for the examiner to read your question and part number. So you can write question number 2 and part number 4, and then if you have selected to answer a part number, I mean to say question number 9, you can have in these lines this way, or even no need to write, no need to put parentheses even. So here, so though according to your order, this is question number 2 of your own order, but anyway you are to put correct question and part number as per question paper. Dear students, keep this thing in mind that the examiner has the question paper in front of him or her. No need to repeat the actual text of the question paper. Okay, though just put the number of the question and write that answer, write the answer. I mean to say what the question is given on the question paper, no need to write the same text, same words, same question words on your answer sheet. Just put the number and give your answer, because there is very less time and you are to solve full paper. You can go to application or letter writing. Here application or letter, you have 10 marks, and if you write well, you are to be given 8 or 9 marks even. There is choice in writing application or letter. You can write either letter or application. And keep this thing in mind, you can have maximum marks. It doesn't matter you write application or letter. If you write well, without mistakes, you are to be given marks. And after attempting letter or application question, you can opt to answer question based on moral story. Here 2 moral stories are given and you are to opt 1. And if you write well, you can be given 8 to 9 marks. Confusing words. Generally, they are called pair of words. Here, you are given 7 pairs. It means almost 14 words to be solved, and you are to solve 5 pairs. Means 10 words are to be solved there. You will have to write a sentence on the given word. 7 pairs are given, and you are to write on 5. So, dear students, last but not the least, Now the only one part or one question is remaining, that is reference to the context explanation. Explain the given lines with reference to the context. This question is selected from poetry section, and this section and this question bears 5 marks. If you attempt well, you are given 4.5 marks. Mostly you are not given 5 full marks because there is always room of improvement in explanation. So dear students, try to save 5 to 10 minutes to reread your paper at the end. If you find some mistakes, correct those mistakes. So now students, I hope you have enjoyed my guidelines. So this pattern can be beneficial even for every type of students. So I suggest always try to set a high target to obtain. But anyway, if you will follow this pattern, you can save your time, you can save your energy, you can produce a well document, a well organized paper that you can have maximum marks. So dear students, dear viewers, if you have liked my video, like it, share it, and subscribe my channel if you haven't so far. Inshallah, coming days I will have more lecture on Inter English. It's Allah Hafiz and bye bye.